they kept telling me every bad thing that happened. You see, when you get diagnosed with something, yeah, they want to tell you every bad thing that can happen to you. What's going on, people? It's your boy Ace of Shaq, and I'm back again with another video. This time it's a little bit of a serious video. I'm going to talk about my battle with depression. I just thought I'd talk about it because I don't see, first of all, I don't really see a lot of, black males, let alone males, talking about this stuff. Especially my age as well, like it's a bit of a taboo topic. And I just thought I'd let you guys, in this YouTube channel, I just wanna, you guys don't really get to know me. Like on my YouTube channel, I'm always a silly guy, I'm always joking about, I'm always laughing. But for a few years, like it wasn't like it was laughing in front of the cameras and stuff. But outside of YouTube, it really wasn't like that. I really wasn't that guy that I might have portrayed on camera. So where do we even start? So I would say I went on a holiday to Jamaica in 2013. Yeah, 2013, end of 2013. So basically, I was doing my A-levels. If you don't know what A-levels is, it's like basically we have school in the UK till 16, and then we have 2 years. You can either go to college, we call it college, or you can stay at the same school and do your A-levels, which is like 3 subjects. You get your grade and you go to uni after. So I was doing my A-levels those 2 years. I was in my last year of my A-level, but I kind of just began. It was like November, so about 2 months in, and I went to Jamaica for one of my family members' husbands. One of my aunt's husband died, so I had to go to Jamaica, that people know, ethnic people know why I went. Like it wasn't, I didn't know the guy, but ethnic people know why you go. It's just to show face. So I went to Jamaica to show face. It was good, it was decent, I had a good time. Well, it was boring actually, but then I started going to the toilet a lot, and I was like, it was like every 10 minutes I needed to go pee. And I was like, this doesn't feel right. So anyway now, but I'm in Jamaica innit, so I'm not gonna go to no doctor or nothing. I'm just like, I just need to go pee innit, probably drinking and eating too much, whatever. So boom, go and pee, cool. Flipping, get back to the UK now. I go back to school. Boom, everything seems cool, but I'm going pee. Like I'm waking up every 10 minutes going pee, like full piss every 10 minutes. And my mom's like, why you keep it don't make sense. Why you keep going pee? I'm like, I don't know. Like I'm just brushing it off. I'm like, I don't know. So anyway, now she's like, maybe we should go to the doctor. But I'm like, man, it's fine. Like it's probably like after a couple of weeks or something. It's cool. So anyway, so I'm doing my normal school. And then my grandmother got put into hospital. She got put into hospital. I don't even remember what it's for. So I'm at the hospital anyway. So my mom's like, you know what? Let's just check. Let's just check what's going on. Like, let's just go and talk to them and say, yeah, what's going on, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, alright, cool. Since I'm here anyway, let's just go check. So boom, now we go check and flip him. They're like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, I've been peeing, blah, blah, blah. They're like, well, alright, we need to take a pee sample. We need to take this. I'm like, cool. So I do the pee thing. They go off and do the sample, blah, blah, blah. Call me back now. They're like, your blood sugar's like mad. Like your blood sugar's like 50. And your blood sugar should be, I think it's between, this is bad because I should know. I think it should be between like 5, 6 to like 8. That's normal blood sugar. That's like everyone's blood sugar. Mine was like 50, innit? So they're like, we think you're diabetic. So I'm like, cool. What's diabetes, man? Like I heard of it. I've heard of it. I had heard of it at the time, but I didn't know what it was. Like I'm like, cool. What's diabetes? Like, okay. So what do we do? Like, what medicine you gonna give me? Like, what do you give me? Like, what's the prescription and that? They're like, boom, there's no cure. So I'm like, so when they said there's no cure here, in my mind, I've got cancer in it. I'm like, Fam, I got cancer, fam. Like, this is a madness. If there's no cure, because the only thing I know there's no cure for is cancer. Fam, I never really heard of it. I heard of diabetes, but no one ever told me what it was. So I'm like, I got cancer, fam. So I'm bawling, I'm crying, thinking, bro, I'm about to die, fam. Like, this is a madness. I've got cancer, and they've got bare tubes in me. Like, bare tubes, like, all of them bag things, everything. Bare tubes in me and that. They're like, yeah, we're gonna have to keep you in. I'm like, bro, like, I don't even know what's going. Like, imagine, fam, from waking up, going to school, to going in the doctor's. It's not even for me, going to go see my nan, do whatever, to boom, you got this thing, there's no cure, we're putting you in hospital. It was like, bro, like, mad, like, it was mad. Anyway, now, I'm in hospital. And if anyone has diabetes, they probably know, like, it's mad, like, I'm in hospital now, but they're not really telling me, they're trying to tell me what it is, but they're not really telling me what it is. I'm not really understanding, innit, because I'm like, they're like, like, you can't really be eating sugar and sweets and that, and, like, if you do certain things, like, if you eat certain things, or you do certain things, like, sugar's gonna go up, and this and this and this, and I'm like, fam, are you telling me I can't eat food, like, what's going on, really and truly? And also, I don't really want to talk about diabetes too much in this video, but also, they kept telling me every bad thing that happened. You see, when you get diagnosed with something, yeah, they want to tell you every bad thing that can happen to you. Them man say your leg will get chopped off, your hands will go old, like, everything, fam. Like, if your blood sugar goes low, you'll be in a coma. Like, they were telling me every bad thing that could possibly happen to me with this disease. And I'm like, bruh, this is mad. And I'm in the hospital bed still tubed up. And I'm like, bruh. And more time, like, obviously your family still has to do work and whatever. So, obviously there's certain times I'm by myself being told this information. And I'm thinking, yo, what about my A-levels? I'm thinking, madness in my head. So I'm like, every day I was crying, like, what is going on? I don't understand. Like, you know, are not making no sense. And you're telling me this information, but then I have to relay it to my family, but I don't even know what you just told me. Like, I don't know what I'm going. And then boom, now anyway, long story short, yeah, so I had the diabetes and that, they sorted it and they gave me the medicine, the insulin, blah blah blah, sent me home. But from there, I'm just happy to be home, innit? Like, I still don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm just happy to be home, innit? I'm like, cool, I've got this thing now, let me just go home, I can chill in my bed and blah blah blah, 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 blah. So me, I'm worried about school. So maybe the next day or the same day, I go straight back to school and that. But luckily one of my teachers had the diabetes, so she was like, bro, I heard you got this and this, I'm gonna try to help you and coach you and blah blah blah. And she was alright. Like, she was trying to talk to me and let me know like what it means and what to do and anyway, flipping, so yeah, that happened. And that was the beginning of a spiral because of the diabetes thing now, because I had to like know how to eat and know how to take medication, and obviously like me, I don't like needles in it, so that's the worst thing for me to have to inject myself every day, take blood tests, I have to meet this nurse, I have to meet this nurse, I have to do this, because there's bare things to set up, innit? Everybody needs to meet you, and you need to know about this, and then there's this course, and then there's this, and then I got A-levels, and then this teacher wants to speak to me, and then so it's mad, innit? Like, it's mad. So I'm like, fam, I just want Christmas to come, and like, I just want Christmas to come, and I'm gonna be able to chill. Anyway, long story short now, that all that madness was happening. So from there, I was like, that was at the start of it. That was like the seed. I was a bit like I wasn't like mad unhappy, but I was unhappy in it because I had this thing, and I'm thinking, fam, no one else understands. Like, I can't even speak to my friends about this. But like, more time, I didn't really tell my friends what was going on. So I was kind of dealing with this thing by myself. And then anyway, so flipping 2014 came now, and like February, I think it was February, my grandmother passed. So boom, now I've got this diabetes thing here, and then my grandmother passes, and it's like boop, all together, and I've still got my A-level. So I'm like, fam, this is a madness. Like, what do I do? Because from there, my mum's not even like, she can't even be supportive like that, innit? Like, that's her mum that's passed. So she can't really be supportive, and it's a madness. Like it's a madness. So I'm basically by myself dealing with this diabetes thing. Obviously, I'm dealing with the loss of my grandmother, and I'm dealing with school, literally by myself, innit? So and I'm one of those people that I don't really like confide in my friends. Like now I do, but like I didn't really want to speak to whoever. And the teachers wasn't really like helping. Like I remember the day after my grandmother passed, I was like, obviously you're vexed, innit? Like my grandmother passed yesterday. I come into school, I'm just want to chill. I don't even want to speak to no one. Let me just be me and chill, innit? Because I need to be out of that environment. So I'm chilling now. The teacher's like, "Bro, I need you to go to this class and do this now on your break time." I'm like, "Sir, listen, my grandmother passed yesterday. I beg you, let me just chill today, please. Like, I'll do the work here. Let me just do the work here. I don't need to go to the club. Let me just do it here and chill." He's like, "Nah, I'm gonna phone your mom." I'm like, "Fam, my mom's mother just died, bruv. Like, phone her, innit?" Anyway, he phones her now. My mom tells him the situation. My mom was like, "Listen, you have to deal with it yourself because I'm dealing with stuff, innit?" So anyway, now he was a dickhead. So yeah, fast forward now. It must have been like maybe March or something. They brought me in. They was like, "Listen, you can't continue the year, like, because obviously I'd be missing days off and pure madness." So they're like, "You can't continue the year. Come back next year and redo the year." So I'm like, bro, like, all of my friends are about to go uni. So I'm like, bro, okay. So I'm like, alright, cool, let me try it. So they had a thing where in June or July you start the second year early. So I'm in the class with guys, and obviously it's school. So all of these people I've known for years, but they're in the lower year to me. So this is not my friendship groups. So I'm sitting with these lower year groups and I'm uncomfortable. I'm like, nah, fam. I can't be, everybody knows me. Like, everybody knows you failed, basically. I'm like, nah, I can't even sit here. Like, I'm like, nah. So cool. I'm like, listen, thank you, but I can't do this, innit? So I left. Fam, leaving school is a madness, bro. I don't know how a lot of people do it, because I was like, what am I going to do now? So left school now. Flipping, had the little 6 weeks holidays and that. All my friends are gone to uni now. But I'm like, alright, cool, let me try this college thing. So I tried to enroll in college. Again, the diabetes and whatever still going on, innit? So I'm like, let me enroll in this college thing now. So boom, I enroll in college. But again, college is a madness because now I need to travel and I need lunch money and blah, blah, blah. And my mom's still dealing with other things. So me, I'm one of those people where I don't like pestering somebody for money, or I don't like pestering my mom. Like, I know she, like, has stuff to do, so I don't like pestering my mom. So more times, sometimes I don't even have money to go to college or money for food or whatever. Plus I'm dealing with the diabetes stuff, which is a madness because like I need to eat and stuff. So it was all mad. So the college thing didn't work out. They was like, like basically they kind of kicked me out. So I'm like, cool. So I'm in a position where it's like everybody that has black families, they know like you have to pay your way around the house, innit? Like you have to. It's just basic. So I'm like, bruh, my mom's looking at me like, bruh, you need to get a job. If you're not gonna go to college, like you need to get a job. So I'm like, bruh, like it's mad because this is the thing about social media as well. I'm looking at Instagram and blah blah blah. I'm looking at all of my friends at uni and that enjoying life, and I'm sitting here like, fam, what am I gonna do? Like, really, what am I gonna do? I've never worked a day in my life at that. What am I gonna do? So, I had to try to get jobs. I had to try to get like security and driver's mate and them odd jobs there, which again I didn't like because as I'm still dealing with my diabetes, certain jobs, like certain times I'm feeling weak and I'm feeling crap and blah blah blah. So it's like my motivation's going. So them times there, my mental health is going like this, mad going like this. But obviously I'm not noticing. Like you don't notice. I'm not thinking, man, my mental health is going down, but I'm unhappy in it. Like there's certain days I'm in my bed, like listen, I'm sleeping this whole day. Like I'm not waking. What am I waking up for? Like why am I waking up like there's nothing? What's, you know what I mean? Like, people, you get what I mean? Like, I'm not doing anything today. No one's texting my phone. No one's going anywhere. I don't have any friends around. I've got like, I had like one friend around, maybe like 2 friends are still around, but no one's, do you know what, actually, my one friend, my best friend from home as well, like, he would always holler at me and let me like, yo, come on Xbox or let's do this or blah blah. But you know, thinking with depression, yeah, even though someone might invite you out or say do this and that, you're like, nah, I'm cool, I don't want to do anything, let me just sleep in it. So like, it's crazy. Like, I have to thank him as well, because he doesn't even know about a lot of this stuff. I never really told him about a lot of this stuff, and like, he could have been like, listen, this is a dickhead thing, like, fuck you, every time I ask you, they come out. Even one time I missed his birthday and that, because I'm like, I don't even want to go out. But he was like, he's been cool, like, he's never really been like, nah, fuck you, like, you don't really fuck with man anymore, like, you know the ones there, like, you could have been like, fuck you, blah blah blah, but he was never like that, so I have to thank him for that. But yeah, so I'm like, bruh, what am I gonna do? Like, I ain't got no job, I ain't got no money. So flip him, my mental health is going like this. And then I've gotten to a point, I've got no job, no money, and I've got no, in my mind, I've got no future in it. I'm not going to uni. How am I going to get to uni? I can't do college. Boom. So I had to go on welfare or benefits. I had to go and sign on and do this and that. And welfare and benefits is like, it's long, innit? Like, if you can avoid being on it, but avoid being on it, because it's just long. They give you like 250. Yeah, I had to wait like 6 weeks to get 250 a month, and then that 250 has to last me the whole month. But it was a thing where my motivation was so low that even for certain job interviews, I was like, I will get the interview, but I won't go because I don't want to talk to no one. Like, fuck, like, I can't talk to no one, innit? Like, I can't talk. Like, I can't even look you in the eye. That's how bad it was. I couldn't look someone in the eye and talk to them on a one-on-one thing, or say, what's your strengths? Fam, I had no strengths, fam. That's in my mind. I ain't got no strengths, fam. What do you mean strengths? So that it was mad where I had to be on benefits now, get that 250 a month, but again, social media is mad, because on Instagram, everyone that I knew is at uni enjoying life, and I'm sitting there like, fam, this is dead. Like, I've got nothing. Like, I ain't got no future, I ain't got no job, no money, I ain't got no friends, I ain't got whatever in it. And I'm thinking, wow, my family don't even understand. So, you know, the ones that I'll be googling like, why am I feeling this way, or why am I feeling that way? And then I'll start googling like, what happens after death, and is there life after death, and what's the Bible say about suicide, blah blah blah. Like, it got mad, innit? Like, it got mad. And I thought, you know what, yeah, there was one morning I was awake, because a lot of people, when they like go through depression, will know, like, you don't sleep. Like, sometimes in the nighttime you don't sleep, innit? So anyway, now I was like, you know what, there was one I don't know, one survey or one quiz thing, and it was like, how do you know if you're depressed, or do this quiz to find out if you have depression or whatever. So I done it, innit, but I answered 100% truthfully. I thought, let me answer this thing truthfully. It was like, how bad do you want to die? How bad do you not want to speak to people? How much are you in your bed sleeping? Blah blah blah. So I answered it truthfully, innit. The thing came, yeah, you got severe depression. So, fam, I was like, you know what, I have to do something, innit. So I took my phone and showed my mum the questionnaire that I just done, innit. And listen, it was like the best thing I've ever done, because I just started crying. I'm like, I was just bawling. Like, my mum was hugging me, like, I was just bawling. Like, I was like bawling. Like, I've never cried as much. Like, I was bawling. And then, you know, from there, obviously my mum worked, like, fam, if it wasn't for my mum, yeah, I don't even know where on some real shit. Like, a lot of people say it, but if it wasn't for, I don't know where I'd be. Like, she was helping me find counselors, you know, I don't even know what you call them, like, people that deal with depression, mental health people. Like, she was asking me if I'm okay. She phoned every lunchtime. She'll phone me, you know. Like, so from there she'll start building with me. But the mental health people were shit. Like, they didn't really help. Like, I tried to do counseling. They gave me on counseling one time. Blah blah blah. It didn't really help. It was yeah. And then they gave me like tablets, like my trazepam, antidepressants. But tablets are mad. Like, I'll take the tablets, fam. I was happy for about 10 minutes, yeah. Boom, after the 10 minutes, now I'm ready to kip. Like, if anyone's ever taken sleeping tablets or whatever, you know, fam, when them tablets hit in, it doesn't feel nice. Like, you're ready to kip. Like, if my headpiece lays down, I'm going in it. Like, so I was like, fam, I can't take these tablets because, yeah, they're making me feel okay, but number one, it's not natural, because if I stop taking them, I'm going to start feeling shit again. Number two, fam, I can't get no job or nothing like this. And then benefits people, I'm not even taking the mental health into consideration. They're like, fam, I don't care. You need to find a job in it. You need to apply. You're not applying, cool. We're giving you less money. You're not coming to appointments, cool. We're giving you less money. So it was a madness. But I'm like, bruh, okay. So what do I do now? So I was like, I still kind of had anxiety where I can't talk to people. It was getting better, but it was still like, So I applied I was like, you know what, I want to go to uni. Like, I want to go to uni. I remember watching How to Get Away with Murder, and I was like, this uni thing looks alright, you know. I might try it still. So I'm like, I want to go to uni, but how do I get in? I don't really want to go to college because I can't do this social interaction thing. And there was a thing called Open University where it's like an online uni, and I was like, alright, cool, let me apply for that and see if I'll get in. So like at the time, I'm thinking I'm not getting in. Anyway, I got in. Like, it's mad easy, like anyone can get into that uni, but obviously I didn't know at the time. I got in, so I'm thinking, alright, cool, I'm in now. Let me just do this uni thing. So that was a step for me. It was like, cool, I've got something now. Let me try and build on it. So I'm doing the Open University thing now. And then from there, I applied for another university in London, an evening uni, for foundation, which is like year 0. But if you complete the foundation year, you get onto a proper uni course. So from there, I actually failed the Open University thing, but I got on the foundation thing anyway. Boom, done the foundation now. Applied for the uni I'm at now. I failed the foundation, but they allowed me in it. The uni that I'm in now allowed me. And then boom, now I'm at uni, and you know what I mean. But that was my kind of depression battle. And it's like, one thing that really did help me as well was books. Like, listen, like, because I'm alone anyway, and I'm just not doing anything, and don't want to talk to anyone. So I'm like, I just started picking up books, like motivational books, Tony Robbins, Alan Sugar help, because it's like, when you start reading, you're like, there's people that's been through this, what I've been through. So let me read their story and let me try and do something about it. There was a book called, I think there's a book called Models, it's like over there as well. And it's like how to win women, because I was like, I couldn't speak to women or nothing either. So I'm like, let me pick up some of these books and just see what they say in it, and let me just try to apply some of these concepts. But over time, I was applying this concept. Oh, this is working. Oh, cool. This is getting me here. Oh, yeah. Like, if I speak to this person like this, like, I was getting jobs. Like, I had jobs. I had jobs, but I was still in that stage where I couldn't really work because, like, I still had that kind of anxiety a little bit. So jobs were a bit hard for me. But I got into uni. I got into, Open University and blah, blah, blah. And I kind of was able to push myself, and I kind of got to a stage where it was like, listen, I'm thinking about myself, innit? I can't think about no one else, because one of the main problems with this depression thing was, I was thinking about everybody else. Like, I was on Instagram, like, everybody else is happy and has got, but I haven't got. Like, everybody's happy. I'm like, bro, I'm like, bro, people don't even holler at me, but I'll holler at you. Like, if you had a problem, I would message you. Like, why does no one message me? But you know what? It's like, you have to just think about yourself. You have to be like, listen, what do I need? And what can I give myself? Let me give myself this. if I'm with the diabetes thing, it took a while, but I'm like, I need to sort out my diabetes, fam, because if I don't sort it out, it's going to be my problems. I'm going to be in hospital and a madness, isn't it? So I have to sort that out. I want to go to uni, so let me see how I can get here. Let me see how I can do this. If I want a job, if I want women, if I want blah blah blah, how am I going to get that? Like, no one's going to give it to me. How can I get it? So I have a mindset now where I'm like, if I want something, I'm going to try my best to get it. And like, I always try to tell myself everything's possible. If you want something, fam, it's possible. If you want anything in life, it is possible. Tell yourself that you're gonna get it and work your ass off, and you will get it. That's how I think in life. That there's nothing in life right now that I feel that I can't achieve or I can't get. Like, I'm going to Tokyo. It's mad. Like, I'm going to live a year in Japan. Imagine I've gone through from not finishing my A levels, being in my bed on benefit, to going to Japan for a year in the summer. Like, it's just crazy to me, like, how far I've gone. So that's why, like, I can tell my story. I'm not even gonna cry. I'm not even gonna, like, it's a happy story for me because I've gone through that, and now it's like I can, you know, move forward and I can do stuff. So it's not like it's not a sad story for me. But I know a lot of people go through the same thing. Especially guys, and we don't speak about it. Like, guys will not speak about it. Like, we don't speak about it because it's like a taboo. Like, when I was going through it, I was like, fam, I can't tell anyone this because, well, like, I'm a waste man right now. Like, I'm some dickhead. Like, why am I crying? Like, what kind of dickheadness is this? But it's not like that, man. Like, if you have to cry, you have to cry, fam. Like, what? Now, bruv, don't ever tell me I can't cry. If I want to cry, I will cry. Are you mad? I will cry, bruv. What? Listen, if I'm watching the show and the show's making me feel teary and that, bruv, I will cry, you know. But yeah, so I think that's a taboo on men. But the way I am now is like, I don't care what taboos or what stereotypes say. If I want to do something, I'm going to do it, innit? You can't tell me, oh, that's not man-like, or your stereotype can't do this, or you're from here so you can't do it. Nah, I'll do it. Like, I'll do it. Are you mad? So yeah. But what I wanted to achieve in this video is just telling my story. Hopefully there's someone out there that may be going through the same thing now, or has gone through the same thing, and it's like, bruh, this guy's gone through this. Because when I speak to a lot of people now, they're like, I can't believe, like, I don't believe you went through, like, you're the most confident person I've ever met. And I'm like, fam, it's not even like that. Like, sometimes, even now, sometimes I might have a lesson and I'm in my bed like, fam, why am I doing this? Like, this is dead. I don't understand why I'm doing this. Like, it don't make sense. But somehow I just get myself up and get going, and then it's all right after. Like, it's always all right when you do it. Like, it's that little bit before you do it where it's like, why am I doing this? Like, you have bare thoughts in your head, but if you just do it, it always turns out okay. But yeah, I just thought I'd drop a video and just explain myself and, you know, let you guys know what had been going on with me, you know, who I am. You know what I mean? I go on YouTube, Ace of Shaq, and people see me laughing and joking and blah blah blah, but not a lot of people see I'm a very serious person. I'm a very, like, humble person. I'm a very, like, I'm not like one of those mad, like, crazy persons, like mad outgoing, mad loud, mad. Like, I'm very humble. Like, I'll keep myself to myself. Obviously I do like to party and enjoy myself, have a good time, but I'm not one of those crazy people, in it. Like, I'm not one of those. I'm not the class clown. I was never the class clown, nothing like that. So on YouTube it's like a persona. I'm like an entertainer, but obviously there's another side of me. So I just thought, you know, it'd be good to show that side of me, let you guys see who I am, and what I've been through. And hopefully someone's watching this video that's either been going through, you know, something like depression, or you know, has beat depression or whatever, and, you know, this video, they can relate to it or somehow help them. So that's just, you know, what I wanted to do. But anyway, guys, thanks for listening. If you've been here for the whole, like, half an hour that I've been speaking, I appreciate you guys. Yeah, so make sure you stick around. There's going to be more content, maybe more blogs, maybe more chats, a lot of stuff. If you haven't checked If you haven't checked the channel update, make sure you go and check that. I dropped that like today or something. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I've been your boy Ace of Shaq. You have been my players.